Welcome back to Les Schwab Tire Center's Outdoor GPS, presented by Fisherman's Marine and Outdoor.
Welcome back, everyone. We got a little bit of time left with Mr. Don New from Hatchery and Wild Coexist. We have Doug from Sandy, who has a question about hatcheries, and forgive me, I'm going to have to relay it to you. I don't want to get too close. But Doug, what's your question for everyone?
To wonder if we could go to private fish hatcheries rather than public fish hatcheries.
You mean like taking hatcheries, privatize them, rather than being funded by the state and the federal government? Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. Doug, thanks for your phone call and your question. So Doug, again from Sandy, his question was, why can't we take and turn hatcheries into private operations instead of state-funded, federally funded?
Well, I would never pretend that the people that work at the hatcheries, that run the hatcheries, don't care a lot. But to answer your question, I think if they were private or run by, in my opinion, the tribes,
yeah,
those are people that really care. Capitalism is not a bad thing.
Right.
And bureaucracies within the hatcheries change that attitude. I'm not saying that the hatchery workers and the managers don't love what they do and love their hatcheries, but you connect economics to it and privatize hatcheries like a lot used to be.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of us put hatch boxes wherever we wanted to.
I remember when I was a kid. It was a school program.
Yeah, right, right. And so what happened was regulation and pressure from those people that those society guys, they don't get what you said 10 minutes ago, and that is we love wild fish as much as anybody and respect them. We've all caught them and coddled them and let them go. And without us, without the money spent by us, go to our...
Long gone, long time ago.
Go to the economic impact piece on hatcheries on our website, 60 pages. For you guys that like lots of data, you're going to see a lot of data, but you can parse it out by county and know exactly what the impact could be if, say, Rock Creek got shut down.
Well, they just recently ESA'd killer whales, right? In Oregon. It's already been done so up in Washington. I mean, this is a big thing.
Yeah, so the result in Washington was that Governor Inslee, who's, I wouldn't say he's a buddy of ours, but he loosened up $50 million plus to grow some fish to feed the orcas, and that was politically a good thing for him to do. I don't know if the money's gone out or the fish are, if it's been funded or not, but down here, now in Oregon, we have an ESA listing on the killer whales, and hopefully the same result. We'll fund some hatcheries and feed some fish. Now, there's some orcas. But the other side of that is there could be some heavier regulations on sport angling. So that's why people like Bruce Pauly and CCA and Jack and Dave and all those guys get into this and absorb it so that we can raise our hand and go, no, wait a minute, what's the logic in this? And really watch the economics come together. Because I think you had a caller last week up north say, be careful, because it could be, it's not just infusing a bunch of money to grow some fish for the orcas.
No, and you're 100% right. We have to keep a finger on the pulse of this. We have to be involved so that we can be part of that discussion. That's exactly why you need to join the CCA Oregon, CCA Washington. That's exactly why you have to become part of the fix, not part of the problem. And some people don't like it when I say it that way, but that's literally what it takes. If you weren't there, if we didn't have that representation, we'd get steamrolled as a user group, just like that. And then, of course, there wouldn't be any salmon or steelhead. Do what those societies want to do. 5, 6, 7, 8 years, there will be no salmon, there will be no steelhead at all. Because, by the way, there are no such things as wild steelhead and salmon left. That's my own opinion. Anyway, thanks for coming in. It's good to see you. It's been way too long. We can't go this long, okay? We'll be back in just a minute to wrap things up. We got Deal of the Week from Fisherman's Marine and one phone call from Joel we're going to try to get in as well. Don't go anywhere.